Okay, hello everyone, I should now be live streaming Factorio. Now, this is a live stream, but if you're here watching it as a video, not live, don't leave. It should still be basically the same and just as good as a video. So feel free, if you can't watch these live, to just watch them in catch up, or if you're watching them far in the future, for all I know. But anyway, we're now live. This is my first time streaming Factorio. I don't claim to be very good at it, but I'm hoping to make something that's not too much of a spaghetti factory and is at least slightly organized. Now, let's stop staring at the main menu and start a new game. Now, I think we're fine with just default settings. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I think we're fine with all the default settings. I don't really know too much about this, but I have played a little bit before, but I'm probably very bad at it, so don't expect me to be any good. So if we'll just generate a new world, and don't need some tips and tricks, and here we are in a new world of Factorio. Let's start by having a look at the map to have a look at where we are. So there's some iron and some coal. The copper's quite far away. Hello Gelinator, this is live. Yes, so there's some iron. There's more iron over there, so I think I might move over here because there's copper, iron and coal right nearby. And then I think I could have my main bus probably going... I think down here would be a nice location for my main bus, so I'm going to want to move the stone there or there if I need it, yeah. So I think I'm going to try and have a main bus. Probably won't be very organised, but we need to start by mining things, and I think over here looks like a better location than right where I started. Not that it's particularly far between those two locations, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so there's the stone that I was talking about. Here's, oh my god, there's a lot of iron. That's great. I love iron. And copper. The coal's there, and the copper is... There's a few trees in the way, which are always annoying, but, you know, whatever. Let's start by placing down a burner mining drill, and I reckon if we can get a second one, we can place two on the coal and have them feed into each other so that I have all the coal I need to get started. So now I do need to make myself a iron axe. Okay, so is everyone having... Okay, why is what 15 minutes now? I am live. I should be live according to this. Apparently people are having some problems with the stream. Okay, so I want to get another burning mining drill to put on the coal, and then I'll need to set up something on the iron and copper, but hopefully by the end of this first stream we can have some basic kind of automatic smelting of iron and copper down, and we can hopefully get some red science maybe by the end of this stream. I'm not sure. So what was I doing? I want to make another one of these, but for that I need some more iron. So if I go down here to the iron, I can mine a bit more. I need to smelt it, of course, and I don't even have any coal right now. In fact, I probably should have put some coal in the coal burner mining drill, but you know, I'm sure it's all fine anyway. Okay, there's a bit of iron. I'm doing this in a very inefficient way. I know it's dark. I probably need to get some lights as soon as possible for this dark night time, but you know, whatever. There we go. Let's give that a bit of coal to get started with so that we can get it to get more coal just by having coal, but you know, makes perfect sense. There we go. Give it a bit more coal and take this piece off the ground apparently. There we go. I don't even have to put it in a chest, have I? Okay, apparently it's not live for Cow. Is it live for anyone? Is anyone successfully watching the stream? Okay, because according to YouTube it is live. It's a bit annoying having problems with that, but I've got to just keep going anyway. So what was I doing? I was going to place down my furnace, put some iron in it, and put some coal in it, because I just want to get a coal supply up to start off with. That sounds like a plan at least. The mining animation is beautiful. Okay, it must be live for Gelinator. And hello DJ, nice to join me on this stream. But remember people, watching this not live, you don't need to be. It still should be a good video series as well. Now I will be doing weekly streams of this, same time every week, so that's all fine. Now let's get this iron. I think I might have enough. I need some stone. I need 5 stone. What am I trying to make? A burner mining drill, to make this burner mining drill. So what's this? Oh, the stone right here. Okay. Let's go down to this stone right here. Yeah, so what my plan for this particular stream is get some like electricity going, get some electric miners on the iron and the copper and the coal, and get those feeding into furnaces and feeding onto belts, and maybe even get some red science up and going this stream, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, now I was building another burner mining drill just so I don't have to worry about this coal, so we just do that. I probably could just do it with like a belt and a inserter, but you know, it's not. This is a nice simple way to do it. There we go. There's now feeding to each other, so I should be getting plenty of coal. Now next thing, I need to get a burner mining drill feeding into a furnace down on here, I think. That seems like a good idea to me, so let's just get some more iron, because I'll need more iron to make it. This mining animation, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Everyone seems to agree that this is an amazing thing. Okay. Okay, so apparently the stream is live, so and it should be fine. If I'm too quiet or the game's too quiet or too loud or anything like that, please let me know, guys. I won't know if no one says. And hello, Aussie kids. Yes, oh, I think my pick is broken. And I can't make another one. Great, okay, I need to go and put some of this iron onto smelt. Yes, I'm already doing very badly at this game, I know. Okay, there we go. We're putting some of this iron onto smelt. So hopefully, how much do I need for a pick? I need 4 in total, because you can see at the bottom of there I need 4 in total for a pick, so then I can mine some more iron. Hopefully I'm not going to be manually mining things at all by not too long from now, so it should all be fine. Okay. Back to mining the iron. There's no way to donate, Kai. I'm amazed that you've actually said you want to donate, but no, I mean I might eventually in the future, but yes, Aussie Kids is Selena, but at the moment my channel's too small. I have 137 subscribers or something, so the only way you can really help me out is by subscribing so that I'll eventually get bigger. Oh, you're legal pies. Okay, Kai, that's nice. But yes, it's looking good. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I've probably got enough iron ore now. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. So we need to put this iron ore back in this furnace, like so. Now, what else did I need to make that burner mining drill? I think I have enough iron in there now, but I will be needing some more stone. And I keep trying to run to the stone that is all the way over here, because I'm dumb when I keep forgetting there's a stone right here, which is obviously a lot closer. Now I will want just a basic burner mining drill into a box on the stone here, nothing too fancy, but it's needed for furnaces and such, so you do actually end up needing quite a bit of it. So if we just get the iron out of there, and apparently it has run out of coal, so we can do that. And then okay, I can make another burning mining drill. I don't need to make another furnace just yet, do I? I can just move this one. Okay, so if we go down here, get a decent amount of the... Oops, what did I press there? I'm trying to press the right... Why is my thing derping out? Anyway, there we go. Get some coal from there. So then we can go down to the iron, and we can put the drill down. And now I hopefully shouldn't have to be mining quite so much iron myself. And let's put some coal in both of these. There we go. We've got some basic iron smelting going. So next thing we need to do is put some on the copper, because we'll be needing copper for everything. There's no point setting up a large burner mining drill thing, because we can get electric stuff not too hard, but we will be needing to get some copper. So let's get the iron out of there and get the coal out of over here. There we go. Have I got some coal? I do have some coal. Okay, so now we need to go to the copper, and it's annoying, there are some trees around here, but you know, you never get a perfect thing around here anyway, so it's perfectly fine. So I probably don't need to chop these trees down right now. And also you may notice my voice sounds a bit funny, and that's because I have a cold. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's slowly getting better, but nothing I can do about that. Okay, so we're getting the stone now so we can build both the burner mining drill and the furnace for the copper, and after that I guess we'll probably need more stone to make a stone miner, so I probably should get like 20 stone here right now just so it's perfectly fine. That seems like a way that's going to be the way forward and make this work. So, does anyone here know how to play Factorio? No, okay. 1920, I think that might be enough. So, burner mining drill, 2 furnaces, and we just need more iron for another burning mining drill. That is great, because we should have some more iron right down here. If it has any fuel. It doesn't have any fuel, but we can give it some. There we go. Perfect. So now we can make another burning mining drill, and we can get some basic ore processing up for everything we need right now. So, the copper, I know it's really hard to see at night time. I'll have electric lights very soon. I'll try and get that as like my second research or something. So, copper, don't need to really put it anywhere too great because it's not going to last too long. There we go, copper. Ah, I do need some coal to put in the copper. Of course I need some coal to put in the copper furnace. I'm not that smart. Okay, so we go back down to here, and these should have plenty of coal for me. I think I've taken all the coal out of them. Yep, okay. Which way? It's quite hard to find your way around at night time, isn't it? Because everything is just like there. Okay, good. And give that some coal, and give that some more coal. And we have basic copper processing going. Okay, so we've got basic iron, which is working, basic copper, which is working, and basic coal, which is going around here. There we go. And let's get some basic stone. Now that will just need to go into a box. Might as well just do a wooden one. We don't need too much. Okay, so we just need to put I want that the other way around actually. There we go, a miner there, and a box, and no meat, you can't join. Okay. Okay, so we've now got burner mining drills on every single thing. Now of course I have to keep refueling these, which is annoying, but if we look at our research we can get more things, and we can start even assembling things, but we don't need to look at our research even, because we have the research required to make steam engines and boilers. And where's the nearest water? It is quite a way away, so I'm gonna have to run a long electric pole because you need water to make steam in the boilers. And thanks for saying I'm awesome, Kai. Okay, so I need to, what do I need to do? I need to collect up some materials, and I need to set up some electricity and bring it over here before I start working on some electric mining system things. Yes, that's the plan. Okay, so I'm going to try and build everything so I leave plenty of space so it doesn't get completely in the way of each other. Okay, so where was my iron? Down here. Yeah, I'm going to try and make sure I leave space for everything. Wow, okay, does this have any coal left? No. Does this? Kind of, yeah. Okay, so that's some iron, and we'll need some stone as well, which is all the way over here. Okay. Now we just need a boiler and a steam engine, and we'll need quite a few power poles as well. Probably could do with getting a bit more wood so I can craft a few more power poles. So if we go over here, oh yes, of course I'll need a pipe and a pump as well. Of course, I forgot about that. No, I didn't forget. I totally knew that. Okay, there we go. A few pipes, not many. And we'll need one of these pumps, which we don't have enough copper for, which is over. Oh, there's no coal in the copper thing. Let's get some coal over from. Why is my shortcut's not working? Come on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong key. I was holding shift down instead of control because I'm that smart. Okay, so now if we go over, here. Okay, now we just need to make an offshore pump. Now I think I'm going to go to this one over here, because there's kind of a lot of stuff around here. Might get in the way, so I think over here is where I'll get the water supply. So I have a bit of a walk ahead of me to get over to the water, but then we can set up electricity, so we can set up electric miners with like conveyor belts, and we can have them going like down to more furnaces, and getting just loads of stuff on belts and iron everywhere. That is what we want. Okay, so this looks like a nice patch to start building our, what was it, where do I want it? I think here should do. So if we just have a boilers kind of going along that way, yep. Is that connected up? Probably. And a thing going down there. And now this will need coal. I didn't bring much with me, oops. But we will have to convey about that in, which will be quite difficult because it's quite far away from our coal. Is there actually a nearby coal I could use? Yeah, I might have another miner up on here just for the power. Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably have a separate coal mine here for the power plant because it's quite a long way to be belting it all. Now, what we need to do is we need to put one of these down, and we need to carry it along. Now, if I just go right, I should be there. Yep. Carry it along to where we are. Oops, am I not close enough to the power poles? To where we are doing all our mining and such. It's nice how you can just place all these down by going along, isn't it? Okay. So the concept of this game is you're building a gigantic factory, and eventually you're building a spaceship to get off the planet because you've crash landed on it, but there's also like aliens that want to hurt you and stuff. It's really cool, but it's basically all about automation and building giant factories. Mostly. Okay, so we go down here. I think this is a decent power pole. It's kind of going nearby to where we want it. I mean, this would be way easier when we have long distance power poles, but there. That should do for now. That is the start of our power run. Okay. So what we want now is we want some electric mining drills, starting with, I think, the, probably the coal, so then we have plenty of coal coming in. Okay, so 2 electric mining drills, perfect, and everything is fine. See what I mean about needing plenty of coal? Let's actually collect the coal out of here, because this will fill up not too quickly. It doesn't hold too much coal, but it's a good starter method to make sure you have some coal lying around, I find at least. Okay, so now, I did say start with the coal, but I've got 2 of them, so let's just take this guy up and replace him with, I mean, I do actually want to build like a proper array, so you know what, I think I'll do that. I will start with the, no, I will start with the coal, and I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to start off properly, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, yes, starting off properly is a good thing. How much money does this game cost? I'm not sure, but there is a link to the game's website in the description of this stream / video, so if you click that, it will take you to the website where I'm sure it must say how much it costs, or maybe someone will be kind enough to put that in chat for you. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for now. I'm going to go and just set up some coal mining over here, so I think 2 for now. Okay, where do I want to do it? I think we'll do it on this side to start off with, so if we just do, say, you want to try and make sure you get good coverage there and there. I think 2 is a good start. And, oh, I need some belts. Oh, you get to see belts now. Just a few belts. Oh, not enough ingredients, but yes, I'm going to put some coal into a chest to start off with. I need even more iron, because I always need yet more iron. $20 US is how much this game costs for anyone watching now. So, there you go. It's not actually that expensive, and it's a pretty amazing game. The reason I didn't know is because I've owned it for a very long time. Like, I don't even know. I haven't played it that much, but I've owned it for a long time, so... yeah, I don't know how much it costs. Does Meeple buy my games for me? No, I buy my own games. Meep just went and looked up the price, I think. Okay, so let's do it like this and have it go down. Actually, why do it like that? Why not just do it like this? Go down into a box. Oh, we'll need a... You're getting to see in so many things. Do we have inserters? We do. We can make an inserter with some copper, apparently, is what we're missing now. So if we grab the coal, because I imagine it must have run out by now. No, it's not actually run out of coal. That is amazing and quite surprising. Okay. Just give these guys some coal and grab the copper and make an inserter. Great. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is like make a... actually, I think while we're on the subject of coal, the next thing I actually want to do is make coal go up to the power plant, because without it I would imagine that the coal will run out quite quickly. What am I missing now? Iron. Sheesh, yeah. Because I imagine if I don't actually put automatic coal to the power, it's not going to last too long, so... Okay. I think this game is still technically in alpha, actually. It's been in alpha for ages, but yeah. Okay, now we need... Like, it's version 0.15, which makes me think it's probably an alpha thing, but... You know, okay. So what do we need? We need... Just trying to think what we need. We need... One of those is what we made. Okay, cool. And that will go like that, and it's probably not even any coal left in the things, but now we need to bring some power across, because we need to power the miners. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, you silly thing. Let's go like that. There we go. Do we have enough power poles is the question. Yes, we do, amazingly. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough for that one, though. Ah, crap. Okay, so what we need to do next is get some coal up. So this is going to power all our miners and our... Not our miners, because they're electric. All our furnaces. But for the miners, which are electric, they need power as well. So that's clearly going to have to be done up here. So I'm thinking... Oops. Oh, that stays open. I didn't know that. Yes, up here we're going to build just probably another one for now. And a conveyor belt from here. I think it's extremely... I think it's like... I don't even know what this game is. It's really... I don't know its development status. But it's version 0.15. That's what I know. Now what did I want? I wanted... Power pot. That's what I wanted. There we go. So now we just have some coal slowly being put in this box for us. Okay, so next I will need another one of these. I probably want... But you generally want a burner inserter for your... what are they called? Steam engines, because that way if power runs out and you manage to get some coal flowing again, they'll fuel themselves with the coal, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, so now what we need is quite a lot of transport belts actually, if we want to get it going up to the thing, and we'll probably need yet more of these as well, won't we? Yeah, but we'll need quite a lot of transport belts, I imagine. So let's get the copper again. Cool. And the coal, because I imagine I'm going to have to fuel it manually when I get over there. So that seems fine. I don't know if I have enough transport belts, but yeah, that's the reason I'm going from the closer coal patch this time. And all the coal that's in there as well. Great. Now, if we can go and just grab all of the materials we have, we can probably head over there and just set up a thing. You don't think you like this game, Cal? It's not that interesting at the start, but soon you end up making massive automated factories. Just wait till I've researched automation and I start like making red science. Like, then it gets to the proper game. This is just the initial setup. This isn't even like the main... This is nothing like what most of the game is. So, where was it? There's the coal that I'm aiming for that I didn't nearly miss. Definitely didn't nearly miss. Shush. Okay, let's put that there. Seems fine. And let's run a conveyor belt from there all the way up to where the power is. And I'm not going to have enough conveyor belts, am I? Let's create some more. I don't have enough. I can't make many more. Okay. We're going to have to slightly rejig this because I'm going to need a way... So I need to move this because I need a way to like get the coal to the thing. So I think perhaps if I just turn it the other way around. Yeah, that would work. So I just turn it this way around. Like, that should work. Now let's just move this to here. And that should... to... where do I want to move it? There. That should be connected. And shove some coal in there. Great. So then what we'll want is coal kind of coming along there, because we'll have more going across this way. I think you can have 2 steam engines per boiler and have them be efficient. That's what I think. You can see on the right there the performance is like the available performance is full, so it's all fine there. So let's move this like, where am I going? That's good, and it will have a burner inserter. I don't know if one's enough going into there. And we drag it down like that, but we don't currently have enough. We do have a few power poles, so we could move the power down to the miner, which is probably a good idea. Are there vehicles in the game? There are. There are cars, and there are tanks, and there are trains. Have I completely missed it? Guys, I'm not zoomed out enough apparently, because I just completely missed it, because I'm that smart. Okay, there we go. Over here is where it is. There we go. I have found the coal thing. So that's going to go up to there, but the problem is I need more iron, which I need to run all the way over here to get. But yeah, you can build some crazy train networks with like signals and stuff. And there should be enemies, which is fine. And there's also uranium power, and solar power for... So yeah, there's lots of stuff in this game. It's actually really, really complex. That's not even the right iron patch, is it? Where am I going? It is the right iron patch. Why did I say it wasn't the right iron patch? Probably because I'm a massive dumbass, I'd imagine. Okay, let's see if we can get this coal hooked up. And then we can probably get onto the whole... Oh, we should probably build some belts. Onto the whole building a massive load of awesome cool furnaces and miners and stuff, which is amazing and what we want. Okay, over this way, back here again. Cool, we can get this. Now eventually I won't actually have to run where I'm building, because you can have like logistics robots which can build things for you, and this doesn't match up at all. What am I doing? I can probably just move this way, and then I can have a splitter here for anything going that way. Yeah, that will work. You'll see what a splitter is eventually, and I've done that wrong again. How am I so good at this? Stuffing things up, that is. I'm very good at stuffing things up. At least I'm picking up some coal now, which is good, right? I think it was this row. I don't know, I'll do it this way. So that way I can't stuff it up again. There we go. So close to enough. I can just like steal a few off the end here temporarily. There we go. Okay, so now this should have... It's the wrong way around. Maybe if I turn it the right way around. Oops, that needs to be that way. That way. This should now refuel this thing, which should give this plenty of power, which means we now have plenty of power to get started building some electric miners and such for everything. Now, as for research, before we do anything like science, we will need assembly machines, and something I'd really like is optics. That will be great as well, but I am going to focus on getting some resources first. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's actually have a look at the map, because what I want to work out is... Oh yeah, you can zoom in all the way into anything that's covered by radar or yourself, and since this land's close to me, it counts as covered by me. Can you see yourself on the map? Don't think so, no. Okay. What was I doing? So what I want is... I think I'm going to build my factory going down here. So, I think I might have... Yeah, I'll have my kind of iron smelting on this side of the... Actually, where would I have it? I'll have my iron smelting kind of going along here. And I'll have my copper smelting probably going Like down there, or yeah, down there or along there. That sounds like a good plan. So yeah, iron smelter's going to go along there to start off with. What am I thinking? Am I thinking is actually a better question. I am thinking. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Ish. Where am I? Here. Did anyone else know where I was? Because I didn't. Right, that's currently full of copper. Yum, just what we want. And if we grab some iron from down here. Great, let's get, say, a few of these. What are we missing now? More iron. Okay, let's get a few of these up and running and start placing them down. So we'll also be needing some furnaces. And we're going to start setting this up in what hopefully works out as a nice manner. At least I'm hoping so. I'm going to do it. Which way do I want to face it? I think I want to face it like that way. Yeah, that seems like a plan. Okay, so we're going to have some of these. Yeah? Maybe. Let's start at the top, because you want to try and make sure you're getting all the iron. Of course. So let's start there. And there. Good. And let's start working out the furnaces, shall we? Where do we want them? So, I'll be needing some of these. I need a lot more iron, don't I? But that's why I'm doing iron first, because I need lots of it. To get, even just to get started. Okay, now we just need... What do we need? We need to place this down. So where's a good spot? I think if we just start, like, up here even, yeah. Okay, so the first furnaces, leaving a gap, because when we upgrade to iron furnaces, they're bigger. So we'll then need, they need to output, like that, and then there'll be a belt, and then, okay. I think that is roughly right. And then we have some, do we have any belts? We don't have any belts. Okay, of course we don't have any belts. We never have anything useful. I think I might just want to put... Okay, I am just going to want to get some of get this iron up as fast as possible. That's what I'm going to want to do. Just these 4 to start off with. I want to get up and running. So we're going to have a belt. So this is going to be the output going along here. And the input is going to go at the top here and down there as well. That seems like a plan. So let's hook up our miners to electricity. Sounds like a great idea. Like so. There we go. Now I think I just need these putting into, like, just into furnaces while I set this up, because I need loads of iron just to set this up. So I will in fact temporarily put them into furnaces right here, because I need to get some iron right now. Like, I need iron. There we go. Just give those some coal. There we go. I just need some iron to set this up. Great. I totally know what I'm doing. Maybe-ish. I occasionally know what I'm doing, guys. Don't worry. I occasionally know what it is I'm doing. So. Like that, and like that. Perfect. What we need now is... Let's see, we need long-handed inserters to make this... Do we? No, we don't need long-handed inserters to make this work. Ignore me. We need... Let's see, we need... 1, 2... And then we need... So we need 6 more of these. I think. Yeah, and we're going to have to get a crap ton of belts as well. That's what we need. We need a crap ton of belts. So, I've got loads of iron, hopefully. There we go. Let's start making our crap ton of belts. So, first thing we need is we need some... Okay, so we don't currently have any splitters. How do we get splitters? That's where we get splitters. Okay, so this is going to be a bit interesting until I get splitters, but, you know, it'll be fine. I think what I need to do is I actually need to start doing some science, because I need splitters. So if we get a lab, If we get a lab, we can start making some science. I need splitters to make this design work. So, get more iron. I think I'm very glad I set these up over here with the amount of iron I need. Like, sheesh. These things can't actually smelt it just fast enough by the looks of it, but whatever. Let's just get a lab. And how much science do we need for splitters? 20 red science. Science pack 1. 3 of those. No? That's not enough? Okay. So where are we going to put that? Well, I don't know. Temporarily, I'm just going to put it next to a power line. And that should be a perfectly acceptable place for it. So, it's crafting the lab down there. Lab. Great. I don't actually want automation right now. I want splitters, so I want logistics. There we go. And we want to put some science packs into this thing. Great. And while we're doing that, we can continue doing everything else we're doing. It's perfectly fine. So, I think I put, I think I still need a few more of those. So that should be fine. Now, while I'm waiting on that, I can continue working out the logistics of this. So I am going to, in fact, need to craft more things. But I do have some belts now, so I can go up here and start working out where I'm going to bring the coal down to. I think I want my coal coming in. I think, let's think about this. Yeah, coming in about here. Yeah, so that's where I want my coal coming in. So let's build a belt coming down from our coal and just generally doing what we want it to. So I'm not sure about this placement here. I think what we want is it coming down so it's not getting in the way of any of the coal. There we go, great. And then we'll build it up from here a bit. Great. Okay, now we need some more belts. Let's grab our iron and make some more belts, shall we? Belts. Because you need loads of belts for everything. Of course, we will automate belts. So how many more of these do I need? I've done one. I think I need, like 7 or so. I don't know. I'd a guess I need like 7 more of those. And I need a crap ton of belts as well, because belts are belts and belts is belty and useful, in my opinion. Okay, why do I keep pressing escape? Anybody know? But it seems that our power is currently working, as these guys are going amazingly, and there's plenty of coal in here. We can just leave those sitting there for a while at least. And if we go to here, looks like this is full up again. Wow, how is this full up already? Okay, yeah, that could do with some more coal since I've got plenty. And let's go and we might as well refuel the one making stone. Oh, that's right. I do have stone for all the furnaces and good stuff, which is a good thing. I forgot I even had this stone actually, but you know, there we go. And we're getting some stone in. Let's just pick that up for now. Perfect. Now, if we go over back here again, we'll try and do what we're doing. So, put those in there so we can get our splitter, and we will need to finish off getting this up to here, like this. I think, yeah, this seems like a fine way to do it. Oh, there are rather a lot of trees in the way, but trees can die, it's all fine. Oops, one more tree, like that. No, that tree's in the way as well. 2 trees in the way of the one tile. Okay, great. Great start here. Now what do we need to do? We need to actually put some of this stuff together. Okay, so if I get the 2 more furnaces, because I might as well just build them, then we need the outputs. And they'll need to input both. Now, eventually I'll need long-handed inserters, but for now, I think I can just put them. Oh, what am I going to do? I probably will need long-handed inserters, but it's fine. Okay, we'll put these like this. It's all fine. Everything's fine at the moment-ish. I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll all work out eventually, right? Has to. So what I'm trying to do is place a single belt down apparently. Yeah, apparently I only had a single belt. I thought I had more. You know, whatever. I am making more. There we go. Plenty of iron coming in. Now, hopefully we can get this whole process automated. There we go. So we're going to have our iron coming in there. And... oops. Like that. Now what do we want to do? We want to send half of it in each direction, don't we? That sounds about right. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but it sounds about right to me. Good, and then this will be where the coal is coming in, so that will be the iron feed, and this will be the coal feed, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. So if we feed the coal in around here, that's enough belts, amazingly. Okay. Now we will need a few splitters and such before we can get the coal going, but we should be quite close to getting the iron up and running, I believe. So, let's put some power poles down. In fact, we don't have a single power pole, which is a bit not the greatest. Okay, apparently we did have a single power pole. I don't know what happened there then. Oh, we're busy crafting belts at the moment, yeah. I won't have to be crafting all this stuff manually. Eventually, I should be able to have loads of machines craft everything for me. Or at least that's the plan. So, once I've done this, I probably do want logistics next. So that'll be fine. There we go, one of those. And we'll have our... well, let's see, this one's the... what are we doing? This one's... oh good, we've got logistics now for automation we're probably going to need. Let's just craft not 10 more of those. Oh, this is out of fuel. Okay, there we go. These aren't though, right? No, these are not out of fuel at all. Good. Let's craft 10 more of these. And get a belt going. So it's going to be going out this way. And then it's going to need to go into... if we think about it ish, going to need to go into... well, let's see, we need some splitters to start off with. Where are the splitters? There, okay, we will be needing a few splitters. So, and then, yeah, like here-ish. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, so it should be fine. Ish, maybe. And we'll go up like that. Perfect. So then that will go into a splitter and across there. Okay, I think this is all fine. Ish. Yeah, this is all fine-ish. And oh, we'll need an underground belt here. Let's make one of those. Perfect. Everything we need. Put this sites in here. So we can get automation. So we now should be getting splitters. Still going to be a minute. Okay. Now, I think it's time to get rid of these and get these going onto the belt. So if we just do that, we can get some lovely, lovely iron flowing along here, just for our precious selves. Okay. Now we have some splitters, so this is going to split like that. Half of it going that way, half of it going that way. And this is going to need to split like that, I believe. There we go, that should send iron both ways down there. And this underground belt is going to need to go from there to there. That seems about right. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Okay, and now for the coal, we need to go up here and connect it. So, it shouldn't be too hard. We simply... get rid of this. And we connect it like that. So there should be coal flowing down this belt here, into here, split off, and it's now there. So we can't quite grab it until we've got red inserters, but what I can do is realise I have far too much coal in my inventory already somehow. Where the hell did all this coal come from? And that can start smelting and going out into this belt, which can go into a chest, temporarily because we don't have anywhere else for it to go, and I do need to actually have some to pick up. There we go. That should now be completely automated iron for us. There we go. I've got automation. Next will be lights. Okay, now we need some long-handed inserters which will pull from the further away belts, which should get coal on them. There we go. They're starting to get coal on them. That's great. So now these furnaces can be refueled automatically as well. Perfect. Now, this is all a great start for the iron. So I think this can easily be expanded. I'm not quite sure how many you need to saturate the belt, but I can just copy this pattern across here and add more miners on there, and that will be fine. So now what I want to do is try and set up pretty much the same thing over on... Actually, you know what, I think I want to make this slightly bigger. I want 6. I want 6 furnaces, that's what I want. So I want... There we go, I want 6 furnaces because I'm special, pretty much. That's why I want 6 furnaces. I think that should be all I need. So let's just put some more like that. More power poles. I don't actually need power poles right there, do I? Maybe more like here. Yeah, this seems about right. More. Oh god, there's a giant rock in the way. Of course, why is there always a giant rock in the way, guys? Anyone explain the always giant rock in the way conundrum? Oh, I don't have a pick. I don't even have a pick. I'm that dumb. There we go. Now let's try removing the giant rock. There we go. We can remove the giant rock now. That's far better. There we go. Power that up. Put some outputs onto those. Add some input. Need another thing. Some inputs, as I was saying. Okay. And some coal inputs. Good. And we need to move the belts along slightly. There we go. And I think we're probably going to need another miner or 2 as well. Let's get 1 and see if we can get 2. There we go. And then that should be a good amount of iron to get us started. So there we go. 1 more miner. So that's just going to increase the amount of... Now, how are we doing power-wise? We are not at maximum production. That is great. And 2 more miners like that. There we go. Now, they are all going on the same side of the belt, but that's something I can easily fix by balancing the belt when I feel like it. So there we go. Should be getting... Now, this obviously isn't fast enough to put them all in the chest, but there's not much I can do about that until I actually start taking the iron out to places. But I can't do that right now this second. So, now we have plenty of iron, which is amazing because we love iron. We should be able to build ourselves exactly the same thing on the copper. So what will we need? We'll need a load of inserters, probably. And we'll need probably a few more power poles. We'll need another underground belt. I think we have plenty of splitters. I'm sure maybe, yeah, we have plenty of splitters. And I imagine we'll need a few more transport belts as well. But we should be able to craft pretty much everything we need now. We've got all this iron coming along for us. So obviously they're not actually functioning too well due to the fact it can only handle part of the load. But, you know, I will fix that all eventually. Well, just basically when it's used, it will actually go out of here. So let's head up to wherever the copper was. It was up here, great, and start building our copper production facility. So, some copper. I think we're going to build this one. Yeah, sure. Right here. Exactly there. Seems great. And this is going to be facing the other direction just to confuse me. I think that sounds like the greatest way. Because they look quite different, north, south, east, west, a lot of these builds. And I don't really know why, but they do. Is that right? That is right. Okay, good. Oops. Apart from the fact we needed 6 furnaces. Like that. So as you can see, this is now getting a lot more technological, automated kind of thing. And that is, of course, an amazing thing. So... if we can get everything we need going, it should be fine. Just gonna try to build the same kind of thing here, but for copper. So it shouldn't be too different to what we just built. Is that one space? That is one space. Okay, oh, I'm missing an inserter. Why am I missing an inserter, guys? What did you do to my inserter? And I don't have any iron. What a shame. I should have some iron soon. It'll be fine. There we go. Bit of more iron. I need an inserter. Good. So, with this inserter, we can finish laying out up here. And put these ones in as well. And you can notice when it goes ghost, that just means out of my building range. In case anyone's wondering what that was. Okay, now we need 2 rows of belts like that. And on the other side, oops, don't want that one. Silly me. Great, and across the top here, we're going to want some kind of thing. And then the outer one again is in fact for coal, which I imagine will be coming from around the coal area. Why am I building another belt? Ugh. Okay, let's get this going from out on the coal area if we can. So you don't want to build it across the copper though, that's just in the way if we build it from the copper. Where can we build it then? I think I built this slightly too high up, but oh well. What we can do is we can just build this slightly the wrong way for a few of them. Like so. And then we can have it coming kind of, I think there's fine. Okay, kind of there. Perfect. Are they connected? No, because there's a tree in the way. Who put a tree in the way? Why would anyone put a tree in the way of my glorious contraption? Let's stand on it and see if we keep going. We do, okay. But we do need yet more iron. Like, the amount of iron I need is ridiculous. But we have got this nice iron thing going here now. Okay, good. Keep that going from probably down here is fine. Yeah, so if we split it off here. I didn't really want the tree, I wanted the belt. There we go. Oh, that's in the way now. Great. There. And now there's another tree in the way. Perfect. Okay, and we'll get this coming up to here. So these splitters tend half each way. So, yeah, just keep this going straight up, I think. After mining a few more trees, because there's like so many trees in the way. One thing I want to do is get loads of axes. Oh, I don't have any iron. Just so I have a massive pile of axes. So I don't have to like constantly keep making them when they break. But, you know, it's all fine. So, trees, dead, good. Who cares about the environment? We're destroying the environment in the name of getting off this planet. Coal coming in, amazing. Splitter, placed down, okay. That needs to go that way. Like that, that should be fine, okay, good. And as for the copper, we don't even have any miners, of course. I forgot about that, we don't actually even have any copper miners. Yeah, I might need some miners to mine the copper, but, you know, maybe not. Who needs miners to mine copper? Don't be silly. That's just a stupid idea, I reckon. Okay, let's just try and grab all this iron here. Yeah, as you can see, it's, like, bad. 4? Sure, why not? 4 miners to get started. I think it's something like 1 miner per furnace, if you're actually, like, trying to get your furnaces having enough to be fully running all the time, but I will need to... So, yeah, I will need to do that eventually, but not right now. Let's get a few of these trees out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so we want some miners from the edge of the copper patch. Oops, more trees in the way. Amazing. There's like trees everywhere around here. Okay, so where's the copper? Kind of... No. There? Sure. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's complicated, basically. Is the answer to where the copper is. Let's have one there. Like this. How much will that one get? Yeah, these will probably run out quite quickly, but it's a start. So move that down there. Oops. And the splitter needs to go in here. Meaning we need to put the copper... Why did I call the coal on an underground? And we need to send this to... I didn't quite do that right, did I? There we go, there. But yes, it was... I don't even... Wait, no. It was coal that was putting on the underground, wasn't it? Okay, cool. Power poles, yes. Great idea, me. Let's put some power poles down. Yes, like everywhere at the moment, I guess. We need them after every single one. It's like every second one we actually need a power pole. Great. And where's the nearest power? Over there. Oh, come on, it doesn't quite reach. Look at this. That one it's that way, that one it's that way. It just doesn't quite reach. So annoying. There we go. We'll have to do it like that. There we go. Now all that should have power. And why is that slightly lower down? It shouldn't be. There we go. That's all fine. That should all have power. And I think that's all we need, so it should now be producing coal. Why do I keep mixing up coal and copper? Seriously, okay, there we go. Now one thing that's annoying me is all this coal's only on one side of the belt, so what I need to do to alleviate that annoyance is I need to build something called a belt balancer. They're not hard to build. It's actually a lane balancer because it's just like the two lanes of the belt need to be balanced pretty much. So, actually, this can go straight down. So I'm going to do that. Oops, I didn't even put it in the right place at all because I'm so great at building. There we go. And just get rid of all these excess ones because I'm so bad at building. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine. Like that. And let's balance it kind of here. So, to do this we get a splitter. We send half of it up this way to rejoin the belt. And half of it this way to join the other side of the belt. And now the coal can go down both sides of the belt, which is pretty freaking amazing. So we have functioning iron, functioning copper. We just need to take it places and actually use it. So in order to do that, we need to make some red science production thing. That sounds like a plan. So first I'd like to make these have 6 miners, as I think that's how many you actually need. So let's do that. I think that's about how many I need. So what we're going to try and do is have a main bus type thing going down here, and then we can have science coming off the side of it and stuff like that, and all should be completely nicely well. Okay, that sounds like the greatest idea in human history. So maybe that's a slight exaggeration. Shush. Let's just put some... I think there's still room here for... Oh, let's move this over so it captures the last one. Great. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect. Should be at least. Oh, if I can place this like in range of another power pole. Great. And I might actually want to lane balance some of these as well, because it looks better. Yes, I want to lane balance these as well, so let's do that here. And we don't need this lab here anymore. Okay, so we'll lane balance that here. You know what, I'm going to do a corner balancer. I'm not quite sure how those work, but you can do it so that it goes around the corner nicely. So like that, I think. Something like that maybe? No, it would be... That's it there. Yeah, that's a corner balancer. That is now lane balanced. Perfect. And if we go up to the copper over here, which doesn't even have a chest because I'm not that smart. I'll just grab some. We can place 2 more of these down. Where are we putting them? Any copper in those tiles there? Is there any copper here? There is, okay. Look. There. And there. Perfect. Power those. With like some actual power, rather than just a power pole not connected to anything. And balance these lanes as well. What am I doing? That's not right at all. What am I trying to do actually? I don't know what I'm trying to do. This is weird. What have I done? Send that round there. This is like the weirdest balance. So there we go. Perfect. That is now balanced as well. Everything's balanced. Everything's got loads of production. Perfect. We should be getting tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of the things that we need. So now what we just need to make is a crap ton of belts. So let's make a crap ton of belts. I think the main limitation at the moment is actually this inserter rather than this melting speed. So I just do a temporary fix for that, called moving this so it also goes around here, and shoving a second inserter on. Oh, I accidentally put loads of these in the way. Oops. Let's just cancel that. So we can get one more inserter. That seems like, there we go. Because I think it's just this inserter is not a fast inserter, so it can't put things in the things fast enough. And I don't. Okay, I didn't. Why? I didn't think I had fast inserters, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't need to do any of that because I do actually have fast inserters. I'm just a massive idiot. Don't worry about me. So dumb. Where did that fast inserter go? I did order a fast inserter, right? Maybe? Probably not. Okay, there we go. Build a fast inserter, please. That would be nice of you. Fast inserter. Perfect. Now we get iron shoved into this chest at a much faster rate. So, main bus. That's what we want next. So, it's going to go down here, I think. I think we can put the science off to the left right after the iron. That sounds like a great idea to me. So, main buses are cool. Is my main statement. So this is kind of the iron production down here. So I think we'll move it all the way over here so there's plenty of space to expand the iron out to the right. Let's do it from here, sure. And where do we want it? I don't know what I want actually. You need lots of space for a main bus. So let's say we put it kind of... Let's start it below the iron a bit. Kind of here. So it has a bit of room. There we go. Let's start it here. So you need like 1, 2, 3, 4 in a space of 2. Like this. I think it's either 4 or 5 of those. So let's just do one more. Check that's not in the way of this coal. It's not. That's where our main bus is going to go. It should be fine. Okay. You'll see what I'm... Oh no, because there's... Crap, I stuffed that up. I stuffed that up already. Yay. 2 spaces. 4 belts. And is that in the way of this coal at all? I think it's just not in the way. Perfect. Okay, that is great. So this one's going... The far left one's going to be iron. And this one's going to be copper. And all will be well with the world. So now, for now, we'll just put it up like this and across. So we don't really need this at all because there'll be plenty of just stored on the belt. So there we go. So we move this down across here. Oops, stupid rock. Get out of my way, stupid rock. I don't like rocks. Mining a rock. How entertaining. Okay, perfect. I did want to make like a crap ton of picks at one point, didn't I? Picks. Picks. Yum. Okay, that's a crap ton of picks. And move those down there. I think just one belt of iron is enough for now. Like that, perfect. And we'll need to do the same with the coal. Where is the belts gone? There we go. There is the belts gone. So, not the... Why do I keep mixing up copper and coal? I'm so sorry, guys. I don't mean to. I do not mean to keep mixing up copper and coal, but I keep doing it anyway. I'm just doing it to annoy you, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing it to annoy you. So... Okay, there we go. Where is the copper? It's over here. God, why is the copper so far away? Sheesh. Copper, 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 copper. Okay, cool. I guess we can do it anywhere around here. So, why not do it like right next to the freaking coal line-ish? Let's do it somewhere with a bit of space for everything. So here, that leaves space for like the others and everything. That leaves space for everything pretty much is my main thinking. Okay, so let's just build some more belts along here. And connect that down. I don't really care about this stone patch. Stone's not needed that much. And there's another one like over there. So it's all fine if I cover this stone patch up quite a lot. So let's move this here, we'll get this out of the way. I will replace it because it is useful having some kind of stone, even though you don't need much of it until you start building walls to keep the biters at bay. Okay. So let's replace our... Let's replace our stone mining, great. And that should be having copper coming all the way down it for us. So we just... Oh, we don't have any... Do we have an underground? We don't have a single underground. Just perfect. Let's get some undergrounds. There we go. Ooh, there's some. This needs balancing here on the output as well. So all the copper actually, but you know, whatever. There we go, and we'll get... Oh, have we got an underground? I just crafted an underground, didn't I? How did I not just craft an underground belt? Whatever. Do. Like here-ish. Please line up properly. There. And there's trees in the way, as usual. There's always trees in the way. We don't like having trees in the way. Great. Okay, so... I'm going to have this copper and the iron going down the belt so that they can go to where I'm going to be doing production type things for the red science, so we can then get loads more sciencey things. Although we are going to need... And we did make it, didn't we? We made the thing that allows us to get... yes, we did. We got automation 1, which allows us to make assembly machine, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let's just give ourselves a belt balancer. We'll obviously have to move it, but that's not too hard. Okay. Probably could have done that better. Oh well. No, not oh well. That's actually ugly. It needs to go like that. There we go. That's better. Much better. Balance that out. Move it around here. Oops. Move that to there. Great. And chop a tree down that's in my way. There we go. So now we have copper going down here all the way down to our bus, which is great. And we were going to balance this as well, weren't we? We sure were. Because that way they can use both lanes to store loads of iron. Perfect. Let's just grab ourselves a load of iron. Yum 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 yum. Yummy 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 yum. Like all the iron. Great. Now we move these down a bit more so we can then pull off. I'm going to do it like just below where the iron is. because that should be plenty of space to expand that out for those. Because even when these iron patches run out, we can always get trains to bring iron in from other places. So this is always going to be our main iron production zone. So that is the plan there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just bring these down, and then we'll kind of just wait till we're below the iron for pulling off and getting some red science production. Yes, red science production is exactly what we want here. Okay, so, and you'll get to actually see the automatic crafting side of the game, which is most of the game. There we go, that should be plenty far enough, right? Okay, I'll do it down here, and we'll need to split off of these, so those two are spaces, that's fine. We need to split off the iron and the copper, yeah, I think so. There we go, so we can have some iron and some copper quite nicely going to wherever we need it. So these two are spaces, but the rest aren't, so we'll have to actually do this slightly lower down because everything's in the way. Because I'm a dumbass, do it like here, probably fine. There we go, and then we'll need to go across to there. Perfect. So then this will continue down for anything else that needs it, and we have these two lines for our red science production. Now I think for red science I might as well start off with a 2 per second philosophy. So it takes 5 seconds to make a science pack. That means we need 10 assemblers to make one every 2 seconds, which is fine, and we need 1 iron gear wheel per science pack, which means we'll end up needing 2 iron gear wheels per second. But that's fine because iron gear wheels are made at 2 per second in a single assembler from just iron plates, which is fairly useful. So, and these are gear wheels and copper plates. So we'll need quite a few assemblers, so we should be able to make a few of those. Yes, we can. How many do we need? We need 11. There we go. So if we get our assembler, so obviously I need to like move this down a bit, so we'll do it like here. This seems fine. And we can have it take iron off here, and it can put it on to somewhere as well. I'm not quite sure where it puts it onto yet. Let me think. I'm just thinking about this a minute. Yeah, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up here. I've got this planned out-ish. And then we put... Now it's going to need, I think, a fast inserter to pull off iron anywhere near fast enough, because it has to... So it needs like... how much does it need? For a gear wheel, it needs 4 iron a second. So yes, it needs to pull off iron pretty damn quickly. Okay. And we'll be needing, additionally, quite a lot of these. And quite a few of those as well. We just need loads of inserters. We need loads of everything pretty much in order to get this red science production going. But once we get it going, everything should be fine. Okay, so this is the cog one. Oh, we don't even have alt mode on. That shows you what things are making. That's better. That's far better. Okay, so that's going to be cogs. And what that's going to do is that's going to output here, I think. Yeah. Output on that side, which will lead down to... I'm just thinking what I'm doing here to make sure everything's fine. Yeah, lead down to this belt here for the red science things. That's fine. Great, and we'll need to leave enough space for a that's good, before we have the copper belt. and the output belt as well there, I think. This seems about right to me. I don't really know what I'm doing, but this seems about right to me. Okay, so we need to have the copper come down and around there. Perfect. Ish. Okay, I've run out of belts now. That is pretty amazing. So I need 10 of these placed along here. One, and we just place them all down. All 10 of them. Each of those needs, well, let's see, what does it need? Just needs an inserter going in there. Like that. We get to the cogs, which are going to be coming from the cog maker, like so. And it needs to be able to collect the, collect the copper as well, in order to make it science packs. Now, red science packs are fairly simple. It gets way more complicated for the other science packs and everything else you want to make as well. It's way more complicated, and they can output this way, like this, I suppose. This seems like a good plan. There we go. And then this guy, I think, needs like 2 of blues for in and for out, because it's like it's so fast pretty much. Okay, and then once we've done that, we just need a few more belts. Great, and we can... Well, we don't have any power poles either. We don't have anything. Sheesh. Anyway, run these belts along to there. And we need to run some other belts as well. Now, which way do we want our output to go? I think we can have our output go like this way and have this be our lab area. Yeah, that seems like a plan. So we'll then have output go this way as well. Oops, we don't quite have enough iron, amazingly. But there is plenty of iron right down on this belt here. Yum yum yum. Yummy yummy yum. So we can do that. Great. So we're nearly at the point where we have everything we need, apart from, of course, a crap ton of power poles. Because we don't have any kind of advanced power poles yet, so all our power poles are just like crappy short range ones. But there's not much I can do about that in the immediate term. So, power poles. They can go kind of in these. Sure. And I guess also above them as well. Oops, we don't have enough power poles right now. Okay, what else will we need? We'll need to set these all to be science packs. Now, how do I copy that? There's a way to like copy the I'm trying to remember the way to like copy the recipe. So we just go to the controls. We can copy the recipe, I'm sure of that. Paste it, shift plus right mouse button, there we go. There we go. We can copy this all the way along here, so they're all making red science packs, which is what we want. And now we should have enough power poles to finish off here. That's not right, is it? That's right, there we go. Those all have should get power. So let's power this as well, I guess. And carrier power. I guess like just next to the, probably here's a good place to carry our power along, up from our main base, which always needs tons of power. Oops, I'm too far away from it now. There we go. And I guess for now we can just carry it in this way. That probably will change. Actually, where? Yeah, probably keep it going upwards actually. Oops, what happened there? Why did that go off center a bit? Weird. There we go. Well, I created 46 spare power poles. I created a lot of power poles, didn't I? Probably more than necessary. There we go, that should have power now. That's great. Let's grab some more iron and some copper on our way down. Perfect. So because we'll need to make a load of labs as well, of course. So that should be making a crap ton of gears per second. Is it at full speed? It is. Great. So now these should all have everything they need to make a crap ton of science, I hope. So this should create them all fast enough. Those only take like half a second to make one. And so we only need 2 per second because each of these take 5 seconds. And we have 10 of them. So that means it's basically we're creating one every 2 seconds. And each only needs one. Yeah. Like two every second. That's what we're creating. I know what I mean-ish. I kind of nearly know what I mean-ish. Almost. Some of the time. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to set up our lab space. So, for now we can get a few of these labs. Yum, 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 yum. And we'll have them going in a row. I think we'll move it over here this way a bit. Down here. Like that. So then we'll have labs next to this line. And those will have power poles in between them. Why is that not placed within... Why are none of these in range with each other? Sheesh. Is it really that hard? Apparently it is. All these are placed wrong. That's better. That should have power. And then we have the next one. Right, and these will all need some inserters as well, of course. Not that way, that way. Yes, that way? Maybe. Yes, that way. Okay. So if those have inserters, they can grab the science packs. And we just need to move this along that way and realise we don't have quite enough transport belts for all our transport belting needs, which is fine. We don't need loads of transport belts, do we, guys? Okay, so it looks like we have these producing, but not... What's wrong with them? They don't appear to be producing that fast. We should have 2 per second. Well, not really, because these guys only go at have a crafting speed of 0.5, so really 1 per second is what we should be getting. So that's like 1, 2... I don't know, maybe we are. Are they all running? It's like the end one getting everything it needs. It is. Okay, I think everything's running as it should be. That is amazing, I believe. Okay, so we'll need some more transport belts, and we need to let some things craft. So what do I want to actually do next? I want to do light, so it's not dark at night time. I don't want it to be dark at night time, but you know, that's completely kind of only slightly avoidable. So with this, these 4 are all going to be iron, these are going to be copper. I can't quite remember what's a good idea to have on these ones, but I will remember to not remember to look it up. So we do currently have a lot of awesome stuff going on. We have some decent start of copper production and iron production. We have plenty of coal as well, and we have going down here a main bus leading to some red science production, which is going to be leading into labs. But I've just thought of something else as well. We might have a power issue. We do. We have a rather large power issue, so that will be easily fixed. I will just need a few more steam engines and such like that. So if we get some more iron, I think we're going to do 3 more steam engines, another boiler, which will require another burner inserter and a few more belts. There we go. So now once all this is done, we should have everything we need to go up and add a bit more power to our thing, so that's why everything's running so slowly. If it doesn't have power, it runs slowly. That's generally not a good idea. So just trying to place these down. I don't know how many we need. I'm just kind of placing a random amount to start off with. Like that. Good. And give them some power poles in between them. Like that. Great. And some inserters too. Amazing. We love inserters, don't we? Not there. We don't love that inserter. That inserter was not deserving of our love. And we send the science to the thing, and that should get all of these functioning and producing science stuff. So let's go and fix our rather large power issue we currently have. So that is over this way, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at the mini-map trying to work out where I'm going. So we should have enough coal for all our power, I think, just from this one mine still, I hope. But if we can actually approach the power area at all, I'm not sure if we can. There we go. Yeah, this isn't bad about lane balanced build, is it? Oh well. We can put another one of these down if we can get this power pole out of the way. Great, and we can put, now I think it's two engines to one, two boilers to one thingy. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Two thingies to one thingy. If that makes any sense at all. No, it doesn't. I just want to make sure all these actually have a connection like that. There we go, and this needs its burner inserter. Perfect. Oh, we've got optics, so we can place lights now. Great, what else do we want? We probably want, quite soon, we want red stuff. What's useful? Military 1, getting the submachine gun. That is quite useful indeed. But that should have some power now. Everything should be running, and we have enough production. Apparently we only just have enough with these 4 engines, so we were quite stretching it before, but now we are no longer stretching it. So, you know what, we've got... Ooh, that was quick. Research turrets? Sure. Oops, research turrets. We managed to get ourselves all the basic stuff and red science, and ooh, I just noticed on the map down here there is some enemies. That's not the greatest, but that's all fine. Okay. These things are researching too fast. Research this, it takes longer. Great. So yes, I think we've got quite a bit done this episode. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's just go and have a quick look at the science, but if you want to see me again, I should be streaming the same time next week. Subscribe so you can see it on my channel. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this stream or video, depending on how you're watching it. Apparently we've got plenty of science for all these labs, and goodbye.